Richie Ryan with that flyer from that pole position into turn 1 for the first time of asking. It looks like Charles Stewart up into second place.
Richie Ryan is still half a second in the lead already, ahead of Charles Stewart on the other R1. McCormick looking to try and go around the outside of Charles Stewart. So
and he's up the inside of Charles Stewart, and this is a bit more like it from McCormick. Charles Stewart squares it off somewhat, but it is McCormick, and that's where he's happier here at Mondello Park. McCormick not giving up on this by any stretch of the imagination, and they're in 54.7 for Richie Ryan, 54.5 for Brian McCormick. That's more like it.
it's nice to see someone giving Richie a hard time as well, and Richie's a fantastic rider. Does his own thing, sort of looks after his own bikes, and you don't see much of Richie around the paddock asking someone, you know, how do you do this or how do you do that. He just gets on with it and does it himself. So two great lads there at the front of the field.
And McCormick squares it off and tries to get into that slipstream. Watch him in turn 1. McCormick, spectacular when he's going well into turn 1. Can he do anything about it? Richie Ryan keeps him wide. The gap, 0.3 of a second now between them, and a little bit of traffic to deal with now for the leaders.
Yeah, this could be the deciding factor, because we're going to meet him at the Calor gas section, and that's going to be out of our view, and really thankfully to say that, James.
Oh, he's pulled over and he's aware that they're there. Oh, McCormick gets held up. Oh, he does ever so slightly. He does get slightly held up on the approach to Calor, and it shows, and you can see that gap has just opened, Jim, as they come back down to Bridgestone turn 4.
And Peter Maloney under a lot of pressure now from Luke Johnson for that third position. Johnson's closed right in on the back of Peter Maloney on that blue machine.
It's all very, very tight indeed.
Richie very good though into Southside Motor Factors, pulled a little space on McCormick into it.
Covering all the bases, but McCormick is closer now. He's much, much closer with just 2 laps remaining, down to 0.39 of a second.
Neck and neck, and we've got more traffic yet again. McCormick under the inside of Richie. And he runs wide, they both run wide.
Cracking stuff. McCormick leads the Masters Superbike Championship for the race for the first time this year. McCormick has the bit between the teeth. The coal merchant from Tremor is back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and there's a big cloud of dust, and somebody is off at turn 3, and I do hope that wasn't one of our leaders.
It was Brian McCormick.
McCormick has gone, oh my dear, and I do think he got up. Oh, what a shame for Brian McCormick. What has happened there?
But into the top corner and about to take his second victory of the weekend is Richie Ryan on the R1 Yamaha. Maloney in second position. Brian McCormick obviously gone off the screen, but Charles Stewart next along. He's going to be ahead of Mark O'Byrne.
Yesterday in race 1, I was again a good pace, and then on the first lap keeping up with the pro riders. And on a lap and a half into the race, and I lost the front end in the dog leg, and they rolled me out of that race. So then I came into race 2 with knocked confidence. Lap times were a bit slower this time, but hopefully the next race I'll get a bit more confidence and try and get up to second place next time.
Yeah, I had a very good race there now. Got a bit of a bad start, but picked away through it, and the lap times kept the lap times consistent. I got Michael, and as I went to pass him, I got a slide coming out, and I thought, oh no, but pulled it back again and picked away and kept the lap time consistent and finished second. So very happy with that.
Yeah, I didn't get a great start now, but I got in behind Paul Barron and Michael, and I'd say I passed them within the first, second and third lap. I passed them, and I kind of was away with it then. I was making a few mistakes, but I think I'd made enough room on them that I was okay, like, to stay ahead. But it wasn't a lot of drama after that. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of a clear run to then, like, you know. So it is what it is, you know. I'm working too hard on the bike, you know. It shouldn't be as hard as it is for the times I'm doing. So I'll do something with it anyway, and it'll either go wrong or it'll go right, and look, I've nothing to lose, you know. So
yeah, well enough pleased. I mean, I got a wee bit of a gift of it in the last lap there. I'd Luke Johnson had a bit of an unfortunate off. I think Brian McCormick was the same out the back, but at the end of the day we finished the race. The pace was strong enough, you know, I was happy enough, so we'll throw a bit of fresh rubber in it for this next one and see how we get on, you know, try and mix it with the front boys a bit more. We're sort of had a bit of a dip in confidence mid-season there, so just working back at it now, and I'm well enough pleased, so not so bad. Well, I mean, we start every race wanting to win it, you know, but we'll see how we get on. You know, if I could get another podium, I'd be over the moon, really, to be quite honest. So if I'm standing here again in a couple of hours' time, I'll be a happy man. So
the race was what it was. I kind of got dropped a little bit there to start. I was a bit surprised there with McCormick where he got after getting the pace, you know. So I was going over and check his set and see what he has, you know. So, but no, like I expected Richie to pull off anyway, you know. And I was kind of hoping to get the start and maybe get pulled along, but just made a couple of mistakes there and kind of ended up on my own in the race. But Luke, he came past me anyway, and geez, he was motoring, so it actually brought my times back down again. And it was kind of good to see another Beamer close to me to see kind of what issues he was having or whatever, you know. Unfortunately, he went down. To be honest, I'm after getting a lucky second. I'm lucky podium full stop with two boys crashing in front of me, because I was kind of able to match Luke there when he came past me, but I'd struggled to pass him, like, you know. He was kind of quick where I was quick, and he was kind of quick where I wasn't quick, so it's kind of it really, you know.
Yeah, that's 5 wins on the trot now, yeah. Lucky enough to get the last one there, but we got it in the end anyway. Yeah, Ryan was on my tail there the whole race, and he got past me there with about a couple of laps to go there. We came on a back marker, and he got past me on the last lap, I think, but unfortunately he fell off there, so hopefully he'll get it back together and get out for the next race.